It's time for the kitchen shift with Eimear. Go on, pop the kettle on and we'll get cooking. Today's episode 3 and we're going to be doing a roast chicken and mash. Under the roast we're going to do carrots and onions just to elevate the bird so it cooks nice and evenly. I'm using a cast iron pan here, but you can use anything you have on hand. I'm making a compound butter to season the chicken, which is basically just a fancy term for flavoured seasoned butter. By adding salt, black pepper, oregano, rosemary, thyme, garlic powder, onion powder and just giving that a good mix. You can have a bit of fun here as well by adding different spices and seasonings if you're looking for different flavour profiles. I know it's always a question some people have, do I need to wash my meat? You don't, just give it a pat down with some paper towel. Evenly covering the bird now in the butter and getting it underneath the skin as well. I didn't make a stuffing, so I'm just popping some lemons in here for flavour and aroma. Into an oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius for the first 20 minutes, then bringing it down to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for the remaining time. Onto the spuds, peel, cut them into even sizes, starting them in cold water, a bit of salt and a bay leaf. Onto the hob. To make a really creamy mash, I like to add butter and cream into a pot with some seasonings. I'm just using salt and pepper. Heat that up and then add that into your mash when it's done. I don't know why I look so angry. This must be my concentrating face. Turn the stove back on low while you mash the rest of that. A few little lumps in there, but there's no way I'm getting a ricer out. We taste then just to make sure I'm happy with the seasoning, and tin foil on top to keep warm just until I get everything else done. Chicken then comes out of the oven. This is around a 1.2 kg bird and it just took just over an hour to cook. Removing the lemons then from the bird and moving this onto another plate, just allowing it to rest and just loosely covering it in some foil. The carrots and the onions that were underneath the chicken, now feel free to eat them because they absolutely will be delicious, but I'm actually going to keep them back and use them for something else that I'm making this week. It's one of the big reasons that I love to use a frying pan when I'm roasting chicken, because I'm not going to lose all those juices, so I can make my gravy. And yes, I absolutely love Bisto. It's easy, it's delicious, and it always reminds me of home. Strain that through then just to get out all the lumps and bumps. Then a plate goes into the oven to heat up, because hot food, hot plates. I made a bit of broccoli to go with dinner, a bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and chucked it into the microwave with some water to steam. And I'm a gobshite because I knew how hot that was and I still touched it. Now time to plate my very basic but delicious dinner, and it's actually one of my favourites. Now, I am a white meat girl through and through when it comes to a roast chicken dinner. If I had cranberry sauce, it'd be on this plate too. Pop the meat on the plate there and drench my mashed potato in gravy. And here's Joey trying to rob the rest of dinner. Move this chicken somewhere a little bit safer. And there we go. Go on, pop the kettle on and get cooking. Slán!